All right, week 17. I'm kind of behind because I was supposed to do this video last week, but everything got busy, so I wasn't able to do it. So I'll also be doing week 18's video probably tonight though, but just gonna go through what happened 2 weeks ago, which I can still kind of remember because I have written down journals. After everything about P-Day, we had dinner at the Morrisons, and it's kind of interesting to, as missionaries, you see how much of an impact you can make on people. Sometimes you're even an outlet for them, because this family is homeschooled. All the kids are homeschooled. They don't go out much. And so it's kind of cool to hear the little stories about what's been going on, what type of drawings they're making or something like that. I just think it's pretty cool. Other than that, that was just Monday. Tuesday, we had district council about talking with everyone, something I kind of lacking confidence in, but that's just life, I guess. I don't know, but we had Panda, and we actually ended up meeting someone because of it, and for Collierville, so that was pretty cool. We decided to try this potential, but in the process of trying to find where this house is, we met this other guy, and it was actually really good. We were able to talk with him about the world, and Savior understands me, and that was really good. But it ended up the potential not being home, but it was still worth it. And then we tried visiting a less active. He wasn't home. We tried his parents, but they weren't home. But we saw rakes out on the grass, and we're like, let's go rake their leaves. And so we raked their leaves for a little bit, for a little while, and then both of them ended up coming home after a while. We were able to talk with them and invite them out to stuff. But yeah, it was actually really good. They appreciated the help because it was partially done, so we helped it a lot more. And then we had a lesson with the Beckerdites. We taught the restoration and just helped them understand a few things because they had questions about a few things. Yeah, it was pretty good actually. Wednesday, we ended up, for part of the day we had, part of the morning we were at the animal shelter, cleaning up a lot of the stuff and throwing stuff out and taking stuff to the dump. It was really good, helped a lot. Had a lesson with Elton and we taught the word wisdom and plan of salvation. He's coming along real nicely, so that's exciting. We visited Brother Wilson after, because he just lives right down the street. Talked with him for a little bit, and that helped a lot. And then since we were still by Haley, we're like, we've been wanting to buy rakes for a while, so we bought rakes and we decided to go to an area we felt like we should go. We go to the area, it turns out there's no trees, but we're like, all right, so we're here for a reason. We knock on one door, meet this lady, she said to come back when her son's home, type thing. We're like, all right, so after we tried other houses, no luck. And then we left, had dinner at Subway, and then we came back and we tried that house, but no one was awake, so we just went to President Griffith's and helped him build this playset that he was building for his grandchildren, I think. And It was really good. And then we had hot chocolate after too, so that was nice. And Thursday, we went up to the church building, the church site, and helped Gary with some of the dirt and all that. Kind of help pack it down to where the floral stuff is going. And we talked about a couple of the people with Gary, and after that we switched over and drove to Lamar, tried visiting a couple people. That didn't work, and then we visited Pat and Floyd for a while and did all that, and we then had a dinner at Maki's, and we talked with Mickey for a while and him wanting to be baptized because he wants to be baptized again, and so that's exciting. We're waiting on word with everything else before we can start teaching him, so because of other things that happened, but it's all just a waiting game now. Then we went over to Los Actives, the Rogers. They were both home. We talked with them. It was just a really good discussion. We also gave the wife a blessing and watched the mountains to climb. They really enjoyed it. It was really good. So, yeah. And also, with that Thursday at Maki's, Gary's like, man, what are you gonna sing, man? And I'm like, I don't know, man. What do you want me to sing? He's like, how about the 16th? I didn't think about it at first. I was like, all right. I want to sing What Child Is This? He's like, then you can sing that. And then we left, and we were driving to the Rogers, and I'm like, wait, that's a week and a half. Crap. But it just happens. It just happens. Then Friday, we did the animal shelter. That was a lot of fun. We moved some more stuff out, and we came back and we kind of cleaned the little things here and there up for we had an apartment inspection with some service missionaries, and we did all that. We had studies, then we got in contact with one of our potentials named Angela, and we had a lesson with her over the phone, which was really good. Well, a mini lesson at least. And we had dinner at the Hardmans, and we started talking about all that stuff going on with me singing. They helped me look for a piece, and so they'll give me the piece on Sunday for the next Sunday, and that was pretty good. And after all that, we just had contacts. We just made contacts and all that. So not much really happened, but it went pretty well. Saturday was slightly rough because almost everything fell through. And well, almost at least. We went with Brother Roswell to Byhalia to visit a couple of people. Most of them had no success except for one, where we were looking for this less active and her records aren't even in this branch, but are probably sitting in another wards branch right now, or wards directory, and we go up and we meet her, and we're able to set up another time to come by, and so that was really good. She was really open to having us come by, so that's exciting. And then we came back and we got in contact with Cheryl. Dang it, Jackson. um, we got in contact with Cheryl. She's been sick a lot recently, and it's been kind of hard for us to visit her. But she's not trying to avoid us, thankfully. But it'll be good. And then we had dinner at the Roswells. So that was so close. There you go. And then Sunday, it's pretty good actually. We got a lot done. We had a Christmas program at the church, and the kids did all this little stuff. It was pretty cool. Also, we got my sheet music, and sorry about that. We had food as well because it was a little potluck thing, so it was only like 1 hour church, and that was pretty good. Then after church, I also practiced for like the thing next, the Sunday next. And after church, we got a text talking about having someone get a blessing at a member's house, and we're like, all right, yeah, we can do that. So after a little bit of being home, we drove up to Lamar, up to where this member's house is, and talked with her for a little bit. We gave her a blessing, and then we tried this less active, this person we've been trying to get in contact with forever, and that didn't work, sadly. And then we went over to Maki's and we talked with Mickey for a little bit and got to know him a little bit more, which helped a lot. And so we had dinner at the Roswells. There was a lot of jokes made that day, but that night it was pretty funny. I was dying laughing. But then after that, we just had Collins. But yeah, I cruised through last week. This week. Probably because I don't remember much of the details, but I don't know. It worked. Wow. Yes. But yeah, I'd throw in week 18 on here, but it would go way over. I'd rather just split it. So yeah. Talk to y'all later. Bye.